crazy. I'm finna go see now. Big style, big deals, vitamin water, that's a big one, 6 meals, coach came to me like I'm D1, like Will, got 17 hours to the flight out, only got time for a night out, so tell me what you want from me, we ain't getting no younger, so tell me what you want from me, we ain't got too long, no, you know I gotta catch my flight. Went through. J. Cole said it's memes and mules, but I'm the king and adjust it all. Really wanna wipe me down, I got more patience than a hospital. Sweaty better beef with me, they never beef with life's obstacles. I'm bad as a bone out. I'm way too toned to be toned down. Too big, so I'm cocky. From the back while on Twitter with my phone out. Got an Eminem deal, but I'm Hershey 6'2", dark skin, with purpose. Never voicemail on my phone last night to myself saying Lil Curtis, yo. You know I gotta catch my flight. You know I gotta reach new heights again. You know I'm running up at night. You know I only get one life for this.
First opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums of the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. The kicker, Will Reichard, has the ball on the tee. And off we go from legendary Lambeau. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the ground, this is the 2022 rushing champ, Josh Jacobs.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Throwing on second down, Love. And they will finally track him down. Great coverage downfield. Leads to a sack.
This has been a tough sequence right out of the jump. You work all week on your opening script, and they're usually the plays that you feel the best about to try to establish some sort of early rhythm, but through 2 plays, run and pass, all they've done is go backwards.
He's got a man. That's Watson. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
I think it's so critical to start the game fast. And you hear every coach and player harp on it in their press interviews and in their conferences. It's something that everybody stresses, but it's easier said than done. So I think for them to come out and face an early third down and be able to pick up a first and extend this possession, I think it goes a long way towards everybody on that sideline and in that huddle just taking a deep breath.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
I can tell you firsthand, as an offensive guy, we never loved playing in the rain. I always felt like the defense had the advantage. They know it wasn't going to be much of a passing attack, hard to handle the ball, a lot of turnovers. So they've got to have a lot of early focus offensively and try to get something on track.
And on third down, that ball incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On fourth down, Daniel Wheelan is on to punt. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and we come out to the 20-yard line. First and 10. Man who spent his first 7 NFL seasons here in Green Bay, here's Aaron Jones. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in.
This is a great example, Mike, of just how effective it is when you're efficient on early downs throwing the ball. I mean, when you can pick up first downs without getting the third down, as the game unfolds, things just get easier and easier. Take what the defense is giving you. Don't force the ball downfield. And when you can stay ahead of the chains without having to get to third and have it plays, that's when an offense is really firing.
17 yards as they hook up again and pick up the first. On play action, here's McCarthy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
We get a stoppage. There's an injured player. It is T.J. Hawkinson who was shaken up on that last play. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. In motion, it's Jefferson. They run straight ahead with Jones. And he's in. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Minnesota. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This going to be returned from right around the goal line. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Blake Cashman up from the linebacker's spot to make the tackle. Second and 7. Once again, it's Jacobs. Oh, the ball's out.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
A gain there of 11. First down, Minnesota. Again, it's Jones. And he'll get about 5. Off the bootleg, it's McCarthy. This one complete to Oliver. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with first and goal. They'll run it here with Jones. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. Second and goal. They'll try to sneak it here. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. J.J. McCarthy. Touchdown, Vikings. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the gun, it's Love. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll take a shot for Watson. And that is brought in. A big gainer for Green Bay. 45 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield, perfect throw and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. Here now, 3rd and 5. Here's Love. Open is Kraft. He's got it. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
Love to throw it on 1st down. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
I think you just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Now, Jacobs. And he will score. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. It's 2nd down.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And 3rd down coming up. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
They'll get this out quickly to Addison. He's across midfield. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Throwing again is McCarthy. And he tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. And the Packers are going to take possession here at their own 33.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. And that is incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target. 3rd down coming up.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. And what that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones. And if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. This one up top for Dobbs.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
Look it up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully. Here's 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Way Walker, the linebacker, on the tackle. Two minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more from Lambeau Field after this. Here's 2nd and 9. To throw, it's McCarthy. Here comes the screen to Jones. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Third down, 3 to go. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Way Walker.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
On play action, Love. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Packers. Now Carlson to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Packers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This fielded at about the 9. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath. I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
To return, it's Nixon. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. On 1st down, it's Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. To throw is Love. That complete to Jacobs. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well. To throw is Love. He'll check this down to the running back. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
This one, up top for Dobbs.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
Now Love. A ball deep for the end zone. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down.
He's trying to set the tone here for the rest of the game and let this defense know there is not a blade of grass on this field that you don't have to defend, because he reared back and he let that one eat. And he's got to work a little bit on his touch, a little bit on his accuracy, but I don't think he needs to work on his arm strength.
And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15. So we have reached halftime here in this one, as we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. And the rain only intensifying as the teams are back out here for what figures to be a sloppy second half to come. The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw is McCarthy. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
At this level, you just would expect a little bit better execution and accuracy on those intermediate throws. I think he had an opportunity there for a nice pickup. Off target, off rhythm, and ends up getting away from him.
They'll send a tight end in motion. McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. He's going to keep it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. Not much. 2nd and long coming up. Love. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Here's Jacobs. Not a whole lot there as he'll work it down to the 46. Blake Cashman up from the linebacker's spot to make the tackle. They face second down and 7. Running is Jacobs. And he'll get this to the 43-yard line. Blake Cashman up from the linebacker's spot to make the tackle. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Here's Love to throw. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. And they'll try it now with Jacobs. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on 4th down.
This is a little bit of a tough spot for a play caller, Mike. 4th down, is it close enough that I can run the ball? Is it far enough that I have to risk a pass? That took some courage to call a run play, and fortunate for them, they're able to celebrate after.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the gun, it's Love. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That is going to be held in. He's got it. Christian Watson, touchdown, Green Bay. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Carlson able to knock through the extra point. And the Packers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker. Be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. On play action, here's McCarthy. That's caught by Chandler. It's a gain of 10 yards. It'll be a Vikings 1st down.
If you want to play running back in today's modern NFL, Mike, you have to be able to be a viable weapon in the passing game. It's all about touches. It's not just about handoffs anymore. It's how many different ways can we get the ball in your hands.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of the...
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. The Packers have it inside the 20. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. And a terrific play for the defense to come up with the score that, Greg, extends their lead and really hurts the offense's momentum.
Mike, it's hard enough in this league when you find yourself trailing in the second half to be able to battle yourself back and try to end up winning this game. But when you have turnovers like that, that not only then extend the lead, it just makes that even a taller task.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. He's going to let one fly for Addison. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. So we are through 3. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. No chance at all. He'll go down.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
On 3rd and long, here's McCarthy. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right, and I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. 1st and 10. McCarthy gonna look to throw again. Checking it down, this one is caught. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Throwing again is McCarthy. That's to the outside, and he's got Jefferson. There's a 3rd down and 4. To throw once more, here's McCarthy. To the middle of the field, taken in by Addison. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. To get this complete, it's Addison again.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. To the air once more is McCarthy. That is caught, and he will score. Game on. Josh Oliver. Touchdown, Minnesota. Will Reichard now on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Vikings are back to within 7. It's 28-21. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll run it to the right here with Jacobs. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Nice pickup there by Jacobs, and I really like this signing this offseason, Mike. I mean, with the departure of Aaron Jones going to Minnesota, they know how important that backfield is alongside Jordan Love. Can he help this Packers offense take that next step forward? And certainly done his part so far.
On the ground, it's Jacobs. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. Dobbs headed in motion. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. Dobbs headed in motion. We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And And the drive will continue. Good run down to the 44 and a first down.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
Dobbs headed in motion. On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. The defense uses its second timeout here, and don't forget, clock to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
On 2nd down, Love. He finds, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out. The Vikings have got it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Here's Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Second down, 8 for the first down. They'll go with Jacobs. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. He's got a man. That's Watson. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
In motion, Reed. Love to throw it on first down. Oh, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. Now, a big third down. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one.
Big play.
A big play in the game now. Third down and 1. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Jacobs. He's down right at the 40, but that is good enough to move the chains. First down. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in this one. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining, and it's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Taking off, and the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
A second down throw for Love. Hit as he threw it, and the pass is incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
A lot riding on this play. Tie game, final minute, third down. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
So out comes the kicker. Big spot for Anders Carlson. This a potential game winner. Got the distance, and it's good. He knocks it through from long range. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Ty Chandler now to bring it back. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Here comes 2nd down. In motion, it's Jefferson. Here we go. One final play. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So, it's a win for the Packers. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time, later in the season. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Packers are winners as we say so long from legendary Lambeau Field.